You'll probably think that I've lost my mind or that this is just another story. But please take it seriously. I can't help myself anymore, but if you're reading this, you still have a chance. The first time it happened was when I was 10 years old. My parents left for the country, giving me instructions on when to feed the lion, that was the name of our red cat, and strictly forbidding me to open the door to anyone. The day before, I had just stolen a Doom disc from my friend, so I spent half the night playing the game. Before going to bed, I had a snack of hot sandwiches, bread, mash, ketchup, sausage, and cheese. After checking on Lev, I turned on one of the many times watched action movies for the night, climbed into bed and fell asleep sweetly. I woke up to the sound of someone knocking. At first, I thought it was my parents returning, and I headed for the front door. But as I got closer to her, the knocking became quieter, not louder. Why? I returned to the room and realized that the knocking was coming from the closet. Maybe Lev? No, his tail is sticking out from under the bed. I was very scared, but I braved it, because I'm already quite an adult. I opened the closet, but there was nothing there. But the pounding had subsided. I locked myself in my parents' room with the cat, and didn't sleep until dawn. They returned the next evening, and I didn't tell them anything. This situation happened again at 14. Then at 17. Every time the noise from the closet got louder, but the next day I forgot about everything, and I thought it was just nightmares. But now, fucked up happened a month ago. I was driving after a corporate party, slightly drunk, but, as it seemed to me, adequate. Now I understand what a moron I was and that I should have called a taxi, but then I was sure everything was under control. The dark road. Turn. Cotton. She. The woman I hit was lying on the road in a strange, crooked position and wheezing. Blood was flowing from her ears, and her eyes looked like two black holes. I was shocked, but I already started to dial 112 on my phone with shaking hands, but when I pressed the call button, it went silent. I don't remember what I was thinking at that moment, but my finger pressed the reset button on its own. I dragged her into the bushes. I got back in the car, saw myself in the rearview mirror and didn't recognize myself. Empty eyes and gray skin, it was like I wasn't me then. When I got home, I drank another bottle of whiskey and passed out at the table. Since that day, I've been hearing this knocking in the closet every day. And every day it gets closer and louder. I do not know what will happen when I open the closet, but I can no longer run away from it. I remembered everything. Every time I heard a knock before, I was doing some shit. Then, at 10, when I stole a disc from Lehigh, I returned him the next day because I saw him crying like a girl and I felt ashamed. At 14, when I broke the glass in the director's car and blamed all the blame on Roma. If I hadn't confessed in the end, he would have been sent to juvenile detention, but I got off easy. At 17, when I pinched the light outside the dining room and forced him to come to me the next day, blackmailing me with photos. She came, but with a swollen face from crying and some kind of broken leg. I felt like a total asshole and said it was just a really shitty and stupid joke. We were even friends for a couple of years afterwards. I was correcting my mistakes back then, but nothing can be fixed now. The woman is dead, and you can't bring her back to life. Now I'm going to call 112, tell them where her body is, and then I'm going to open the fucking door, which rattles like there's a war behind it. It's time to meet the skeletons in my closet.